and we had Kyiv office. So thanks to our CEO, we started planning and preparation 2 months before the war started to ensure security.
The world is truly changing underneath our feet.
Changing the World Technology with George Levy. Brought to you by Blockchain Institute of Technology and AI Institute of Technology.
Today's guest is Maria Zadovska. Maria is the acting chief operating officer as well as the director of marketing and communications at Solve.Care. Maria brings a decade of business and marketing experience, and she's a proven leader who has delivered significant business and brand growth within the insurance and healthcare tech sectors. Maria, I'm so very excited to speak to you today. Thank you for being in the show.
Thank you, George, for having me. It is a great pleasure and honor to be with you, your viewers, and Blockchain Institute of Technology.
That's wonderful to have you. I'm actually really excited about our conversation today. Actually, I'd like to ask you a few questions, and please feel free to respond how you wish, but I actually really want to get into your mind because there are not many female executives in the blockchain industry. And as somebody, I do a lot of interviews. So being able to speak with you and acknowledging that you're a female in such a high power position is really exciting for me. So I'd like to get this opportunity to just have you tell me a little bit about yourself, your journey to where you are today, and more or less in the roles where you're at, what's the day-to-day of being Maria Zadovska?
So let's split this question to 2 parts. Let's talk about my journey a little bit, and after that, how to be a woman in the executive position in blockchain. So I came to blockchain space from insurance. I was working in a global insurance company, and I was responsible for public relations and top 50 global brand. And after that, my journey in blockchain started at Solve.Care. I learned a lot here about blockchain technology and which impact blockchain can have on lives of people, if it is applied properly, of course. So I think that it is a great privilege for all of us to be a part of this blockchain community, because basically this is like to be in a group of mavericks who are trying to lead society to some new era of innovation. And the end result of this innovation is that average person will get some benefits out of it. So
no, you were saying, because I love the vision of where you're going, because a lot of people, when they think blockchain, automatically they think about cryptocurrencies, but that's not where you are. And that's why I'm excited about this conversation. Please continue on your path.
Exactly, George. So when I came to Solve.Care, our CEO told me that at Solve.Care, you will, in a year, actually learn what you will learn in any other business within 5 years. Actually, back then, I didn't understand that he actually means that I will work 3 times harder. But overall, Solve.Care became a part of my life mission, I would say. And I started in marketing, and with our outstanding marketing team, we achieved a lot. We built together global brand, global community, and not only community of global blockchain enthusiasts, but also we have global community of physicians. These are top-notch physicians, innovators, award-winning physicians who are helping to shape us, our platform, Solve.Care platform. So also we received a lot of recognition together with them around the world. We have been recognized as top blockchain company for healthcare in many countries. And but I'm most proud of when our clients actually get rewards for implementation of Solve.Care platform. And it happened with one of our clients, Arizona Care Network, in 2019, and they were recognized as the most innovative accountable care organization in the US for implementation of Solve.Care platform and our solution which we built for them. So it was a very interesting journey in marketing, and we keep going. Some parts I was responsible for recruitment, development. In development, we delivered to the market a very complex network for a very big healthcare company, healthcare client. After that, I think that the most challenging times were in my positions of chief of staff and acting COO, because we went as business through major disruption, which was brought by COVID, and after that, war in Ukraine. And I think that when such things happen in 21st century as war, you actually re-evaluate a lot what has happened and what value the most. And I think that back then I strengthened my belief that the core of any successful business is their team. And I'm very grateful and will always be very grateful to our team. We have team in 11 countries, and we also had a team in Kiev, and we had Kiev office. So thanks to our CEO, we started planning and preparation 2 months before the war started to ensure security of everyone and business continuity. But when war started, our global team actually picked up a lot, and our guys in Malaysia, US, Canada, Pakistan, India, they just asked if we can take more responsibilities and if we can help with anything we can to ensure that team in Ukraine can focus on relocation and secure families. So all of you are safe. Back then, I think that it changed a lot in my also understanding and perception. And right now, my focus as COO is to ensure that not only we have business continuity, not only that we have all processes, operations in place, but also that we keep developing this outstanding team who are ready to have backs of each other as we do now, and who will fight for each other and for the company. Because when you are in the company that disrupts $1 trillion business, you need to have a team of 8 players. And so,
no, please, it's just amazing as a leader, you're not just guiding forward the vision, but guiding forward the vision with so many challenges simultaneously. This is a moment in time. This is literally, this show is called Changing the World One Blockchain at a Time, but the world is truly changing underneath our feet, and there's so many challenges you're facing, and yet you're guiding the company forward. Please continue, because I mean, I was like, wow, you're really handling all this, and your team is growing. You're still strengthening the company, and as a leader, I truly commend you for that.
Thank you, George. We can do so far. Everything is achievable when you have a strong team around you. So I can only be thankful to all of them. And when war started, because we received so much support from our global team, we were able to help others. And we as a company worked with mayors in western part of Ukraine, and we set up 10 care shelters, and we helped more than 2,000 people who lost their homes and everything in a minute, so they could stay and they can have some safe place where they could stay with their kids and families. So this is one part of a journey. Second, how to be in the executive position in blockchain industry. Overall, I'm Ukrainian, and in Ukraine, our culture, we treat women with great respect. And I think that I'm pretty lucky, was and am, because I was always led by an outstanding CEOs and vice presidents in any business I worked. And I have never felt actual difference, what is to be a woman or a man in business. Blockchain industry itself, I think that this is an industry of friends. At least this is how I feel about it, starting from 2017 and till now. Everyone supports each other. We are all like one family who is united around one mission to bring blockchain to the mass adoption. So this is where we are right now. And I think that message I want to deliver to your viewers who are young men and women, don't be afraid, just think big and be ready to work really hard to achieve your goals, because this is what it takes.
Wow. I don't even know where to go from there because that's exactly the vision. We truly are changing the world, and the way you bring it, it really is a matter of belief. And I'm so very glad to be part of this community with you. So glad you're here. So let me go back into Solve.Care. So I keep saying Solve.Care. Can I say both, Solve.Care or Solve.Care?
Yes.
I'm allowed in both.
Yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know more about Solve.Care. Specifically, like, what does Solve.Care intend to achieve? Because you're taking on the healthcare industry. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and then Solve.Care comes in like in the blockchain space, which has the potential to disrupt so many things. So, can you tell me more about the mission and what Solve.Care does?
Sure, George. So we have a very bold mission, and yes, we are addressing healthcare in all its entirety. And our main goal is to decentralize. Solve.Care is a healthcare blockchain platform company, and our goal is to decentralize healthcare. We are given full ownership over healthcare data to the patient, where this ownership actually should be. And our one more goal is to ensure that business, all healthcare stakeholders, government, they have proper tools which they can use to build very fast and easy decentralized applications. And this is what they can do on our platform. Our platform is basically a vision of our CEO, Pradeep Goyal, and he spent 30 years in healthcare IT. He was in different positions. He was working and he launched very complex solutions as Medicare and Medicaid, which are being used by millions of users till now. And when blockchain has appeared, he saw a great potential in it as in a technology. So Solve.Care is basically his life mission and ours, well, now. And we are not smart enough to address all problems in healthcare. Our focus is on three main pillars: administration, coordination, and payments in healthcare. But we're building around our platform a very big ecosystem of our partners, clients, governments in many countries around the world who are smart enough to develop networks which they want. And we call them care networks, but basically this is decentralized applications, which we're building on top of our platform. And after that, launch them very fast to the market. So we have invested 5 years of R&D into the platform. And right now we can say that we have achieved what Pradeep has envisioned. And right now we are at the breakthrough in Web 3.0. And why I'm saying this, because our platform has multiple layers. We have decentralized applications layer, we have a network layer, we have a presentation layer. So basically our components of the platform are on each of these layers. That's why there is nothing like that in the market. We have this unique platform, and I think that thanks to this platform, we are becoming this bridge between two industries, between conservative healthcare, who is looking for the ways how they can actually adopt the blockchain. And on the other hand, we have blockchain and crypto industry who are trying to get real adoption. So this is where we are. Our main focus is to ensure that business has the tool and that user, patient, physician, they are in control, in full control of their data.
That's actually very, very, very valuable, specifically when we're talking about the concept of decentralization and all move towards Web3, and like there's centralization versus decentralization. I can totally see how the healthcare industry is as centralized as it can be. So I can see also where the pushback and a lot of the challenge between centralization and decentralization just meeting. Right? So it is truly an amazing mission, and I wish you the absolute best. Let me ask you a question just so we can actually really, really bring home. If there were 3 things, if you actually had to say just 3 key things you wanted to say about Solve.Care that people could take away with them, right, to the audience, 3 things you would want people to know about Solve.Care, could you share those with me?
Absolutely. So first, each new technology, like we had in the era of internet, after all the hype stops, I think it leaves a couple of really great, outstanding companies which are changing industries using this technology.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the blockchain industry for a while, and Solve.Care, of course. I see great potential for Solve.Care to become such kind of a company that will change healthcare industry globally, because we have a really great, outstanding innovation. We use technology, blockchain technology, but we use it with all our knowledge from healthcare, which Pradeep brought from healthcare, and for the benefit of the end user, for the patient. Second thing, Solve.Care platform is designed according to Pradeep's vision. And again, this is 30 years of experience and building and introducing to the market very complex healthcare systems. As one of our developers told me once, that recently actually, that Solve.Care very soon will become a dream place to work for any top-notch developer around the world. Such a huge innovation we bring to the market and tech stack. So, and third thing is that for all of that, we use our native token, Solve token, and Solve token. Each transaction which is happening on Solve.Care platform is in Solve token. All the payments which are happening in all networks which have been built and will be built are happening in Solve token. What is the uniqueness of Solve token is that in the network, it can have both, it can be a stable coin and it can have a variable value. So this is what actually impresses our physicians with whom we work around the world and overall business, because this is the main question which business keeps asking us. All right, what is the difference? Because all of them are looking at crypto market and they see, but what we're trying to say to them is that these are totally different markets, and you can use technology and you can implement technology for the benefit of business and for the benefit of users. It is not about Bitcoin only.
And that makes perfect sense to me. It's actually your token specifically addresses your needs in the healthcare industry. It's not just some random, there's like, not to knock Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has nothing to do with healthcare. Your token addresses specifically the needs you've identified. What a beautiful vision. What a powerful vision. And thank you so much for sharing all this information. I really would like to give the audience the opportunity to actually learn more about Solve.Care, follow you, learn more about what you're doing. Could you please let us know how they can find out more about you?
Of course. We'll be happy to. So please go to our website, Solve.Care. And also we have amazing community admins on Telegram who will also tell you a lot and answer to all of your questions. So also follow our Telegram channel, Solve.Care.
Thank you so very much, Maria. I truly appreciate the opportunity to be able to speak with you. I wish you and the entire Solve.Care the greatest success, and please keep on your incredible mission. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Changing the World Technology. I invite you to subscribe, share the podcast far and wide, and stay tuned for upcoming episodes. Until next time, visit my website at georgelevy.com to connect with me, follow me on social media, and sign up for my free email newsletter packed with valuable tips and bonuses.
Changing the World Technology with George Levy. Brought to you by Blockchain Institute of Technology and AI Institute of Technology.